Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of We Didn't Name This Podcast. We didn't name this at all podcast. See, I already fucked up the name.
We didn't name this podcast at all works. Whatever, anything works.
Yes.
Let me just go plug on Skype real quick that we are live.
Yes. Of course, I'm Victor V, along with my tag team partner, Nick. How you doing, Nick?
I'm doing good.
All right. We got some things that we're going to discuss today, and Nick, why don't you start us off with what we're going to be doing today?
Well, one of the big major events in Dota 2 esports happened today, and that was the ESL 1 Dota 2 Frankfurt, Germany final best of 5 match. They played this one, Victor, in a soccer stadium that holds 50,000 people.
Wow.
Yes.
That's just interesting because, you know, esports is really getting there, really getting up there, you know, just and the thing about like the esports is like, you know, you have the eFeds for wrestling and, you know, of course you have Dota, the MOBAs and League of Legends and all that kind of stuff. And it's really become like a really big thing. It's really become like a real sport, so to speak.
Yeah, they even have it for like World of Tanks and everything too.
So
just
yeah,
about anything competitive can be an esport.
Yeah,
and
pretty
people
much.
can make 6 figures too.
Mm-hmm. All right, so tell us about the rankings.
Oh yes, for the League of Legends, actually, let's get into the ESL Dota 1 real quick. I can give you a quick final score update.
All right. Good.
Team Secret beat Evil Geniuses 3-1 in a best of 5 finals.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that gives them a lot of momentum going into the international coming up in August.
Awesome.
Which is their World Championships. The winner, as of right now, it's like at 14.2 million. Last I checked.
What was the name of the team?
Team Secret versus Evil Geniuses.
Team Secret versus Evil Geniuses. Okay.
Yeah, and Team Secret won.
Team Secret.
They
beat the Evil Geniuses. Oh my god.
Yes,
they won't be able to take over the world.
Yeah, the Evil Geniuses have that 15-year-old kid. Sumail, I think is his name.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And last time I checked, the Dota 2 international prize pool was at 14.2 million. Yeah.
That's big. That is big.
And
so yes, people, you can win real money by playing video games.
Yes, don't let anyone tell you that you can't.
Exactly.
Laugh in their face.
Yeah.
And before we get into the other esports stuff, what have you been playing this week? I know.
I haven't been playing a lot lately. I haven't been playing much. I've still been playing WoW. But WoW, pretty soon they will have their new patch coming up really soon. So I can't wait for that. A new area is going to be open for us. And just like we had the garrisons, now we're going to actually have shipyards.
Nice.
So where we can customize and build our own ships. So that's going to be really cool. And some more pets, some more mounts coming up, and a whole new dungeon is going to be unlocked and everything. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this patch coming up.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting, man. I mean, I know I've been looking at the free-to-play MMOs for the show.
Right.
That way the folks watching this at home will actually be able to play with us. Forsaken World is a kind of cool MMO that I've been looking at.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's mainly the screw around one because you can it'll actually take you right to where the quest things are if you want it to. It has an option to you right click on something and it'll take you right to it.
Hold on, Nick.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to take a short break. I will be right back. Nicola, just continue.
Yeah, I can actually talk and cover for a little bit.
All right.
All right. So while Victor does what he's got to do, I'll actually kind of explain to you what I've been thinking. Definitely Forsaken World, Defiance, Skyforge when it comes out. That game looks really good. And when Sins of a Dark Age has guild support, I definitely want to do one there. Although I did play a web game before called Town of Salem, and it's if you've ever played the board game The Resistance or Werewolf, it's kind of similar in that you get a role that's hidden from people, right? Let's say you get the role and it's like you're the Godfather because it's mafia versus the town in a way. Some of it there's like 30 some odd different roles in this game. You get one of those. You're not supposed to tell anyone what that role is, but every day it's like a day and night thing. At the night time, at the end of the day, so they have to vote somebody to basically be killed. And if you kill a bad guy, if the town kills all the bad guys, town wins. If all the town dies, bad guys win. There was a game I was in earlier where it was like all different roles and nobody knew what the roles were. Like in the game, it normally gives you a list on the side. It says, okay, these roles are in the game. If that makes sense.
All right, I have returned.
Okay, welcome back. I was just kind of explaining Town of Salem a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like they have in the main game. There's like rules for the town and rules for the bad guys, the other mafia or whatever. There's also a serial killer, an executioner, and a jester that can kill people from the grave and all that stuff.
Okay.
But in the game, it's Town of Salem. If you've ever played the game Werewolf or
no, I haven't.
Okay. Yeah.
But
you have a secret role that nobody's supposed to know.
Uh-huh.
And you're trying to figure out who the bad guys are.
Ah, okay.
Yes, and you do this by talking for a little bit, and then you have to vote somebody off to be killed. And if you kill the bad guys, the town wins.
All right. Well, right now I'm going to display something, and I'm probably sure. I hope this is what you're talking about.
Yeah, that is the game.
All right, that's the game. I'm actually on my Steam account right now.
And you can get it for free if you go to the website, and I can actually paste the website in. Hold on, because I have it, what you call, bookmarked.
Nice.
And I will paste it to you through the Skype machine.
All right.
It's worth a checkout.
Okay.
Because
I can connect it with Facebook, so I can use my Facebook. That's good.
Oh yeah.
That's good. So I don't have to use my own username or anything. That's good.
No.
Good to know.
It disappeared from my taskbar, so I got to reset it up real quick.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. But yeah, there are 30 some odd different roles in this. There's even it's a fun game.
Definitely, I'll definitely check it out. And
yeah, exactly.
Yep, definitely check it out. And hopefully at some point I'll do some in-game yeah, pretty much what do you call it? In-game playing.
Yeah. There's currently 30 roles, and I just pasted you a link to those roles. And you never know which ones are going to come up.
All right.
Like, if a random town could be anybody in the town. Some of those roles will come up, and you'll see it as we go. Maybe I'll show you around after we play. After the podcast is done, you can for a quick round or something.
Right.
But
yeah, well, like I said, I'm gonna try because with me, I don't have really that much time to play, but I'm gonna give it. But like I said, I'm gonna give my best to try to play as much as I can.
Oh yeah, it's a fun little game, man.
So,
Yeah, and so I downloaded Champions of Regnum the other night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but I don't care right now. If I do, I do. I'm sorry to the game publisher, but
All right.
it seems like it's a fun little game. I mean, I've only played like the first few minutes of it,
Mm-hmm.
and it seems like an MMO. The one thing I don't necessarily am happy about, I'm not happy about, is you can't really customize the UI,
Right.
which is kind of weird. But you can do that in Forsaken World, which is nice.
Right. Right.
And yeah, and one of these days, you, me, and a few others are probably gonna have to sit down and get the
One more thing would have to
Forsaken.
get turned on.
All right. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen.
It's okay.
I have one more thing to
Things
do.
happen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called life interfering in podcasting. It happens.
Yes, it happens.
We deal with this the best we can.
All right. I will be right back.
Okay. Yeah, we deal with this the best we can. While he's away dealing with life happening, I want to kind of go over the standings for the LCS, which is the North American League of Legends Professional League, in their summer season. These standings are correct as of prior to this week's games. I haven't gotten the chance to watch them, and when I was compiling this off of Leaguepedia, they didn't update for the. I guess they updated for the. You know, it updated half the week, but they didn't update the standings part. So going into this, the place you want to be in the standings is in the top 6 out of the 10 teams. The playoffs are run much like the NFL's playoffs are. Top 2 teams get a bye. The other 4 battle it out to make it to the semifinals, and then they have the finals, which I believe are going to be at Madison Square Garden. So I don't know if the third place game is going to be there or not, but and tickets are on sale. I don't know how they're doing. I haven't checked, but there is that. So yeah, as of going into this weekend's games, here's how the teams stood. Counter Logic Gaming, team initials CLG, 6-1 record, 86% win percentage. Gravity Gaming in second place at a 5-2 with a 71% win percentage. Actually, there's a 4-way tie for second place going into this week's games. Gravity Gaming, Team Dignitas, Team Solo Mid, the defending league champion, Team Liquid, all sitting at 5-2. Welcome back, Victor.
Thank you. I'm waiting for a team put my foot in your ass. That team I'm waiting for.
But yeah, I mean, it's interesting looking at the standings going into this week's games. We got like a 4-way tie for second here.
Nice. I think that's what we should do. We should gather up some friends, make a team, and just call ourselves Team My Foot in Your Ass.
There's actually going to be a Team Renegades in the Challenger Leagues.
Okay.
Whose initials are RNG.
Okay.
Get it? Because random number generator?
Oh, yeah, random generator. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, definitely, you and I, we make a team, get our friends, and say, what's the name of our team? Our team name is My Foot in Your Ass. Well, let me see. MFIYA.
That could be done.
Yeah, that
actually,
could be done.
That really could be done.
Well, we'll talk about that later, but right now we're doing the standings.
Yeah, tied in 6th place, we have Enemy Esports and Team Impact Pro sitting right at 6th place and battle to be in the playoffs or be just on the outside but not relegated. The really shocking thing right now is that 8th place slot, Cloud9 G2A. They've battled with Team Solo Mid over the past few splits and for their top spot for winning the league. It's a shock to see them down in 8th place, but they had to replace their mid laner and shot caller because he retired because of hand injury.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the growing pains, getting used to the team and all that.
Wait. He injured his hand?
Yeah, the tendons in his hand, and he had to retire. He was forced into retirement because of that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's understandable because definitely.
Yeah. He's still with the team as like some role I forget off the top of my head right now, but Team 8, and yes, all their players have an 8 at the end of their player name.
Wait, hold on. Team 8. What do you mean?
You know, you know how that in the game they have your player name.
Oh yeah.
All of them have the number 8 at the end of their name.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yes, and they're 1-6 right now. Remember, this is all before the games that happened this weekend. So.
Right.
And then Team Dragon Knights, the team in the spot you don't want to be in, they're 0-7. Could we see a reverse perfect season out of them?
I would hope so. I mean, they have a really cool name, Team Dragon Knights, and they're all the way in the bottom.
Yeah. I think they've been having roster issues. Like people not being able to get visas. And I think that's why.
Oh, okay.
Because they can get athlete visas now.
Are you serious?
Serious, as a heart attack.
Esports?
Yep.
Esports, you can get a roster visa?
Yeah, an athlete visa.
Athlete visa, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
So basically, it's almost like it's almost like if you're going for the Olympics.
Yeah, or any pro sport.
Or any pro sport, basically, yeah. I'm telling you, man. That this thing is, like you said, this thing's going live. So, all right, so that's our standings for the week.
Yep, and we will update next week and hopefully be able to watch a few games and stuff and be able to go on from there.
All right. Awesome.
By the way, somewhere on the page that you're watching this podcast on, you can actually submit a question. We will look at them and possibly answer them if we get around to it. That's a new feature we're trying out.
Yep. So you have any questions, answers? Like, who's that girl that's right behind me that just came in there? You know, I can tell you right now.
Hi, Kathy.
Hola. Email is.
All right, as he's getting instructions there. Yeah, that's how the LCS is going right now. It's an interesting season, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens coming up. And another thing that we can talk about here when Victor gets back is the Nintendo World Championships happened. I don't know how many of you actually watched that, but I did, and it was pretty cool. The finals was Super Mario Maker's first demo, basically. Like, you know, on stage actually playing through courses that were designed.
Wait, did you say the had a nice segue in there, right? Did you say the Nintendo E3 2015? Is that what you're talking about?
Nintendo World Championships.
Oh, the World Championships? Yeah, I saw a little bit of it.
I saw the whole thing. Aaron from Game Grumps was on there. He got out in the Mario Kart round.
Oh my God, Aaron! Oh, awesome! Hello, Aaron. Aaron's so cool. I hope Aaron's watching this. Hey.
Hopefully one day he will.
Yeah, Aaron from Game Grumps. If you're watching this, you're a dick. You're an asshole, but you're cool.
Yeah, he's a cool dick.
There you go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, and by the way, on a little behind-the-scenes technical note, folks, you may be noticing something along the bottom of the screens. I decided after trying to use the built-in lower third on these that just simply wasn't working too well, was it?
Yeah, it was so generic.
Yeah, I decided I have the artwork for the channel. Why not try my hand at making a lower third?
That's right. Look
So
at
it
our
took
lower
yeah,
thirds.
yes, it took me like 5 tries to get it proportioned right.
Yep.
But I finally did it, and yeah, we have these ready to go, and
There they are, right there.
I think they worked great. I did the logo myself, actually.
Yes,
I know it ain't the best in the world, but god damn it, it's ours.
definitely. Am I? Hold on. Here's a silly question. Am I following you right now?
Yeah, you are.
Oh, okay, good. Okay,
I
because I don't remember if I followed you.
yeah, I've got a tweet deck up, and it actually tells when people follow or retweet stuff that I tweet out, etc., etc. Oh, and an interesting piece of news from the Sins of a Dark Age, actually, I found out this week. One of the devs tweeted that he was getting tired of people being rude in, like team chat.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Heroes of the Storm had a good idea," and he turned it off by default.
Oh wow.
So in the games, yeah, team chat is off by default. You got to go into the settings to turn that on.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, and also big news in the mobile industry. During this E3 week, Valve released Dota 2 Reborn. To get the client, you actually have to download Dota 2, and then there's a button on the Play tab that'll say, "Play the Reborn beta."
Okay.
It'll download that file. I think it's like 8 gigs because it gives you all the tools to make your own maps and stuff.
Right.
And it's got a whole new user interface. It's got the new tutorial that I tried, and it's actually pretty neat, decent tutorial that explains everything and stuff. And it has custom games. A bit earlier today, I was actually playing one called Pudge Wars, where Pudge has a hook. You try to hook people and kill them and stuff.
Right.
Game is fun as hell. Even though I died like 15 times, I did not care. I got 3 kills.
Oh, cool.
And a couple assists.
Well,
Because why not,
Yeah, why not?
And the funny thing is somebody's actually trying to make League of Legends inside Dota 2 through a custom game.
Oh my god, are you serious?
It's MOBAception.
Oh wow. Yeah, because isn't League of Legends and Dota kind of in competition with each other?
Yeah, they're both MOBAs. Dota 2 was the grandfather of MOBAs. Okay. Dota was the first MOBA. It was in Warcraft 3, a custom game mode.
Ah, okay.
And then they evolved into Dota 2, and now they're finally adding custom game modes to Dota 2.
Ah.
Which is kind of cool, actually.
Mm. That is kind of cool. That's kind of cool. That is really cool.
Yeah, so hopefully, at some point during this next week, we'll get a little bit of Forsaken World in. We'll probably get, some other games in and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Keep an eye out on the Twitter feed, because I will let you know what we're doing.
All right.
I know you wanted to work on a Facebook page. How's that coming along?
I knew I forgot something.
It's okay.
We'll work on it. Don't worry.
It'll come soon, TM.
Yeah, yes, it will come soon. In fact, you know what? As we do this podcast, I'm gonna be working on it right now.
Nice.
So here we go. I guess we can put it under community.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, folks, we've got that, and also Money in the Bank was last weekend. It was a kind of forgettable pay-per-view, in my book. But
it was at certain points, but some points it was like, yeah, it was kind of forgettable. I was gonna say there were some really good matches, but
anytime Kevin Owens is in the ring, it's a good match.
Yes, definitely.
And I gotta say, we called it with the Bellas.
Oh, that was like, oh my god, that was funny.
I was
That was
watching it.
funny.
I was watching it, and I was like, "Yeah, we called it."
No, but what makes it even better was just like, what was it? He said it was one, two. Oh no, wait, Paige. It was because Paige pinned
The wrong
Brie,
Bella.
the wrong Bella. You know, she's like, "Oh, Paige is the new women's champion," and then here comes Brie. Here comes Brie. He was like, "No, no, it's me, Brie." You know, she's pulling out all the tissues off of her bra.
Now,
I was like, she stuffed her bra to make it look like Nikki, and it was
now,
like, and she and hold on, and she even dyed her hair. You know how Nikki has her hair dyed in the bottom, like lighter than what she has up on the top.
yeah.
Brie did the exact same thing for that night, just to try to make her look like Nikki. And it was like, okay, well, she's gonna keep it. But then when Paige pinned her, that's when she was like, no, 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 I'm Brie, I'm not Nikki. But go ahead, what were you gonna say?
That makes the referees look stupid when they fall for that. The referees, the announcers,
Mm-hmm.
hell, even the opponent.
Exactly. And what made it weird was that he did the three, and it was like did the match continue? He didn't even say if the match continued or something like that. All of a sudden, you know, you see like Nikki coming in, rack attack, then he does the 1 2 3 again, and Nikki still is the champion. You know, so it was like he didn't even say if the match continued or if it happened on disqualification or something. I don't know.
Paige should be the champion by kayfabe logic. I mean, referee's decision's final. How many times do they tell us that, right?
Exactly.
WWE, if you're watching this, which I highly doubt, don't insult our intelligence.
Again.
I think Matthew, in the intro to Botchamania, you know how he did the parody of the WWE Open?
Yeah.
Then Now Forever? I think he got it right with fuck this company.
Oh wait, who did that one?
Matthew from Botchamania.
Oh yeah, I actually saw that. I saw that.
I don't care who you are, that's never not funny.
Okay. In case you people, hold on.
And yes, folks, bear with us while we're trying out the features of Hangouts. We're getting used to it. I think we're getting a lot better the second time around, but we will get there.
Yeah, definitely. We will definitely get there. Don't worry.
And Victor, one of these days we're gonna have to live stream me teaching you a game or us learning a game together and stuff like that, because it has the potential to be pretty funny. And once again, folks, if you're out there and you want to submit a question, there should be a way to do it on that page, on the page you're watching this on. I don't know because I've never seen it done before, so.
I know we were supposed to test these things, but we don't. But
you're helping us. You're helping us test this.
Yes, pretty much. Oh damn, Nick, I can't find it.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Den Now Forever intro, the one you just talked about.
Oh god.
And I'm looking for it and I can't find it right now.
You would think it would be on YouTube somewhere.
I know. And it's like I'm looking for it. I found one. Is this it? Hold on.
We'll find it eventually, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, I watched the Bellator MMA thing Friday night.
Uh-huh.
The worst match I've ever seen in my life. Kimbo freaking Slice versus Ken Shamrock.
Yes, the Ken Shamrock.
Yes, and Ken actually moved his family into a trailer, like a RV, that was parked outside of his training facility trying to get ready in shape for this fight.
Right.
He comes in way underweight. He came in at like 204, and Kimbo was like 240.
Right.
So yeah, just with that information, Victor, tell me what you think happened.
Ken Shamrock lost.
He got knocked the fuck out.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But I do have to give Bellator one thing. Their entrance area is cool. It's not like just this whole entrance hole, for lack of a better term, in the stands that they walk out.
Right.
Like in UFC. They actually have a stage. They were in St. Louis, so it had the gateway arch over the stage.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like the TNA entrance where that middle video wall moved up.
Yeah.
And that it looked pretty cool. I got to give them that.
Well, that's cool. But for him, for someone like Ken Shamrock, who, like you said, was underweight, right?
Yeah, 204 fighting a 240.
Yeah, he was underweight. So yeah, I can imagine him getting the fucked out.
Yeah, they had to make it a catchweight fight. And guess how old Ken Shamrock was?
How old is Ken Shamrock?
51.
Wow.
And Kimbo is 40.
Oh wow. Wow. Big 10-year difference.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
Holy
happened.
crap.
Anyway, I think that's I have to say, I think that's about it. Unless you have anything else. I know I don't.
Yeah, I got nothing right now, folks. A little funny story. I guess we can talk about this on the air a little bit, right,
Yeah.
Victor?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were scheduled to do this at noon. That was the normal time that we do these. That's what we decided last week, and hopefully we're going to try to stick to that. But I was here. I was watching the ESL one. Figured I'd get a bit of show prep in with Victor. Talk about things. Maybe watch the ESL one. Explain Dota to him a little bit.
Yeah.
And you said you were going to be right back, and
Okay,
then you picked the story up.
All right. Well, I picked the story up was like I said I'll be right back, and I was only gonna take a 10-minute nap. That was it, because I was on the computer all day. I decided to take a break. Everything like that. I want to be on the computer all day. You know what I mean? Because I was playing WoW and stuff. And I said I'll be right back. So I was gonna take a 10-minute nap. 10-minute nap turned into a 30-minute nap, then an hour nap, then a 2-hour nap, and then finally turned into a 3-hour nap. So I fell asleep. The only time I woke up was when Kathy, my girlfriend, came home from work and woke me up. So it's like, and I'm looking up, and I'm like, and I look at the clock. I'm like, holy shit! There's a podcast I have to do. Oh crap! And then I'm yelling at Kathy. I'm sorry. And what happened was, it's like, oh man, I got to get in contact with Nick, and she's like, well, I have his number and stuff like that. And I'm like, how the fuck do you have his number? I don't have his number.
Well, now you do. It's inside.
Now I do. So I'm gonna put it in my phone. And also my, like I said, my mom's computer decided to go blah. Like the hard drive just was destroyed. But luckily, I had another computer that I was gonna replace it with. So now she's all set and everything like that. So that's why the podcast is a little bit late, and I do apologize.
Hey, like I said in the Skype chat we had. Hey, shit happens.
Yes.
Not much you can do about it.
Yes, but definitely we're gonna definitely stick to our noon time. Is that noon your time, Nick?
Yeah, that's noon my time.
So it's 3:00 my time. So yeah, so I'm gonna put that from now on. Just remember, okay, show is at noon.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we might meet up an hour earlier so we can actually go over what we want to talk about
and see if there's any new features and stuff like that. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize for our lateness. That was on me today. So
hey, it happens. It's all right. I'm not. Hell, I've been watching freaking John Taffer Bar Rescue all day.
But anyway,
there's actually new episodes tonight.
All right. So anyway, so definitely next week, a new episode of We Didn't Name This Podcast at All.
Damn right.
All right. So, is there any last thoughts, Nick?
Not much, but the board game edition will be coming eventually. We just have to figure out how to get in touch with the guy I'm working with on it here.
Right.
Be able to do it here because we're going to be recording it at the public TV studio because they can do YouTube, and there's all these things I had to go through that the people watching don't really care about.
Right.
But there's a process I had to go through, and I'm still going through this. And every Monday I play test games for the show, and I have a board game rating system that I have through a spreadsheet. So yeah,
right.
Well, so that way we can actually give our opinions on the games.
Right.
So you know whether you want to get them or not.
So don't forget to. There's definitely going to be a Facebook page. Definitely by next week. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter.
Damn right.
At We Didn't Name This.
Yes, it is right. It's on the lower. It's on the graphic below. It's below our names. Why am I pointing down?
And
like an ass?
I don't know, but that's. And don't forget to follow us on Google as well. So at Google Plus.
Yeah, you can follow us through our YouTube channel. Actually, there's a little handy button at the top where you can get to Twitter and all that stuff. And you're gonna have to give me the Facebook link, man, so I can put that on the channel too.
I will. Don't worry. All right. So until then, and take care. We will see you next week. Mother, you're out. Talk to you later. Yes, I know. But all right. Until then, you see, there's more activity on my side than on Nick's. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm in an upstairs room over the garage.
You are so lucky. You are so lucky that nobody comes in and says, Nick, I need this. I need you to.
Yeah, they've done that in the past.
Okay. All right. Well, then you know my pain.
Yeah, totally.
Regardless, so yeah, just look for us next week.
And hey, maybe there'll be a playthrough me and Victor playing games on Tabletop Simulator. You never know.
Never know.
I mean, watch out. We'll put our stream information when we do. If we normally do stream on Twitch or whatever, we will put that on the Twitter machine and everything else. And
so until then, follow us on Google, follow us on Twitter, and then pretty soon follow us on Facebook.
Yes, because
go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
Until then, we are out of here, and we'll see you next week. Earlier time, hopefully.
Or hopefully.
Same channel.
Same channel.
And hey, well, maybe we'll eventually get to be professional. Who knows?
Yes.
Until then, we are out of here. Good night, everybody.
Take care, peoples.